over the outstretched hand of the shot blockers. Something very special.
Now Sotto shows his range.
He said, hey, I might be on the poster, but that thing's only worth 2. This sucker's worth...
Ang una ay ang before na posterize si Kai Sotto kay Xavier Cooks. And the second ay after he was posterized. Napakalaki kasi ng contrast sa mga galaw ni Kai Sotto after siya na posterize ni Xavier Cooks. At talagang gusto niyang bumawi. And true enough, ginising ni Xavier Cooks ang nakatulog na opensa ni Kai Sotto. Gumanti kaagad si Kai Sotto ng isang napaka-impressive 3-point shot at biglang tumaas ang intensity ng laro ni Kai Sotto. Unlike sa first half na halatang wala sa sarili si Kai Sotto and very evident sa kanyang body language na walang gana at ayaw makipagpalitan ng mukha. Pero biglang natauhan si Kai Sotto at na-challenge pagkatapos siyang pinahiya ni Xavier Cooks. Buti na lang nakabawi kaagad si Kai Sotto at kumamada ng 13 points and grab 4 rebounds. At panoorin natin ang highlights ng game ni Kai Sotto versus Sydney Kings.
Get to the rim. Johnson, McCarron. Trying to get a bit of motion going here. And they want to get into that mismatch. Good call by the boys up here. Good feed from Johnson. And Frank's chance for a 3-point play.
Hand off and DJ hit the ball, hit the 3 and knocked it down. That's where they've been.
Getting into the paint, just the one-handed hook pass to the guy in the corner, punish the helper.
And Franks get it back to 10 points. Fair to say they needed that, the 36ers. They lost the Cairns last week. Of course, they did lead by 14 in the fourth quarter. As there is Cleveland. When he's aggressive, they look so much better. Dalton Jr. They heard Bruton say how long in the paint for Suarez. Doesn't matter. Stripped by McCarron.
This one, 30 to the Sydney Kings, only the 18 to the Adelaide 36Ers. You saw it then. Just able to get to his spot.
He's a much better shooter, Tim Suarez, than what he's shown in the NBL so far. Johnson responds, going bang for bang, these two teams from long range.
Always found a way to respond, Adelaide, but they're under pressure here as Walton Jr. So still an important 2 minutes here to finish this quarter. Adelaide haven't been able to peg it back. That's what you do. Go down low to your superstar. Cleveland himself into trouble. And there's the help from Xavier Cooks. Step back now, Cleveland. They needed that.
Threatening a double team, making it a lot tougher for the Adelaide 36ers on the offensive end.
Sotto again, helping himself to 9 points.
Over the outstretched hand of the shot blockers. Something very special.
Now Sotto shows his range.
He said, hey, I might be on the poster, but that thing's only worth 2. This sucker's worth 3. There.
Have a rest late this quarter. Oh! Over Sotto! If you don't... Got the block and Cleveland. Rejection at the other end. That was Simon again, getting up. Doing it at both ends of the floor. Now Sotto goes with that right-hand skyhook. We just heard Brad say, Sydney know they can just put them to the sword. If they can get a few more buckets.
On the offensive end.
Sotto again, helping himself to 9 points. They're under pressure here as Walton Jr. Put on some fancy footwork, but good defense from Sotto. Got the block and Cleveland. Rejection at the other end. That was Simon again, getting up. Doing it at both ends of the floor. Now Sotto goes with that right-hand skyhook.
Simon, very special.
Now Sotto shows his range.
He said, hey, I might be on the poster, but that thing's only worth 2. This sucker's worth 3. There.
And Sotto, Bruce professionally used all his experiences to give away the foul.
Very good foul.
He's thinking at this stage, it's getting pretty desperate. And Mitch McCarron did not touch him at all by looking at that angle. Sometimes it can be a little deceiving.
Not saying we might have a coach's challenge and successful. We haven't had too many, have we?
Well, it's just that left arm. Did he come down and hit Glover on the shoulder? Which it does not, from that angle, it does not look like there's any contact.
That angle
looks like just hit the ball, clip the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, did he hit the shoulder on the way down?
Well, from the other angle, it doesn't look like it. Either way, it had almost no impact on the shot. In fact, the ball, when he actually hit the ball, was the one that might have caused Glover some issues, but he plays straight through it.
That one's not definitive because
Well, it is from the other angle,
but
though.
the other one, I think it is.
Here.
I think here, a little piece
It
of
goes
the ball,
straight by him.
nothing else. And I think he's a chance to win
So,
that.
Tom, you're saying it's going to be successful?
If this is not overturned, I don't know what they're looking at. Because you can see the gap between the shoulder.
Let's take a listen. Let's see, Gazy.
Coach's challenge is successful. The call is overturned. The basket counts for Sydney. Adelaide have the ball on the baseline.
Sixes on the offensive end.
Sotto again, upping himself to 9 points.
I grew up in Brisbane, so I was Bullets for a long time, but Audrey's from Sydney, and to be a part of the Kings vibe is just fantastic. It's great to be.
You've become very familiar with one of our own at the NBL, our very own
Successful, and he's still single for a reason.
Bounces out.
Jail at home, and they didn't play great at all. They won, but they didn't play well, and they have not looked good here.
We're going to need a third import if we're going to contest for this championship, and yeah, I mean that's become blatantly obvious. This championship, and yeah, I mean that's become blatantly obvious.
Yeah, it hasn't been a great weekend for them. But having said that, they still split this weekend. It hasn't been
And he puts it to the deck and steps across. Puts the onus on the officials, on the defense.
Was they love to get to the rim? Oh my goodness, barely hit the rim. And that's one of those little. That's where you know it's in their head. The first one looked good tempo with the shot. As he goes up and it's just the tempo of the shot, trying to guide it in rather than